You know what's a wonderful thing? Symmetry. Symmetry is a wonderful thing. And whoever invented the Advent wreath kind of missed an opportunity. Four candles around one candle, a perfect opportunity for symmetry. But did they do it? No. Purple and then pink. What's that all about? So the Advent wreath has 3 purple candles, a white candle, a pink candle. And this kind of unsettles me a little bit. The white candle I'm okay with, but why not surround the white candle with 4 purple candles, or 2 purple candles and 2 pink candles? Symmetry is good, right? It's just the pink candle just kind of seems to come out of nowhere. Now, I haven't done any real research on this. I haven't read any good books about the history of the pink candle. I did some Google searching, which you could do as well, and as usual when you Google search, you find all sorts of things. The reality is, of all the different answers, some of them are probably embedded in the truth, but I'm going to guess that nobody probably knows the true beginnings of the Advent candle, or the Advent wreaths, because these things evolve like any other tradition or ritual or symbolism. These things evolve over time, and it depends on the historical context and the location you're in and the tradition of faith that you're a part of. These things just have a tendency to change. So we may never know the real answer. Across the board, one thing that seems to be agreed upon is the idea that the Lenten season came first. And Lent has always been a season of penitence and preparation, hence the purple candles. The purple kind of represents those things, along with also being royalty that is anticipated. And then they introduced the season of Advent as a similar season of preparing our hearts in repentance and in preparation and expectation. But both the Advent season and the Lent season set aside a time specifically for joy. Because in the midst of fasting, in the midst of preparation, in the midst of the uncertainties, there is joy in the anticipation and the awaiting for the God who breaks into our world to bring salvation. And so there is a time set aside for joy. And that's what the pink candle represents. It always represents Joy Sunday. And you know, even though I believe that our God is a God who creates order out of chaos, He is also a God who disrupts the normal patterns of our lives that don't bring the kind of shalom and healing and peace that we long for. He is a God who is surprising. This is what Advent is all about, right? Is waiting for our God to step into, to break into history, to break into our world in the ways that we do not expect, to bring something new and fresh in the midst of the tired old patterns of our lives. Our God is unpredictable. Our God is surprising. And that is a good thing and a comforting thing, because sometimes when we look around at our world and our lives, we see those tired old patterns that never get us where we need to be. And what we need is a fresh inbreaking of a God who knows better, and who will save us and rescue us on His terms, in His way, in His timing. And that is what I love about the disruptive pattern of the Advent wreath. And so, dear friends, this Advent, I pray that you will be able to see the pink candle in the midst of the purple candles that help us take this seriously, that help us anticipate, and the pink candle that reminds us that God will rescue us on His terms, in His way, and it will be good. So I hope your Advent season continues to go well. Go find yourself a penguin mug to drink out of, and I will see you again